I was getting bored, so we're switching tints. Sometimes. So yeah, if you're a guy and you're not hustling, you should just change your name to Britney or Bridget or something like that. I'm in
Jackpot.
already. Jackpot, bullseye. He's still milking her out of her cash. What's up, guys? You know what to do, is your boys Testing Twins, and we back like we never left. You know what to do. Yeah. So guys, this is our channel. Okay. Strictly Testing Twins. No knowledge involved, no wara. It's only strictly Testing Twins, and we'll be telling you a bit about our life stories and what we've been through. Yeah, you know, what we've been through and on. And so yeah, today we'll be starting with him, and the next video will be probably me. And yeah, let's get to it. And today is story time. I'll be explaining you on how I got myself a sugar mommy in high school. Sugar mom. If y'all want tips, you know you can get from this video. So yeah, without no further ado, let's get into it. Okay. So I don't know where to start, but I should start from somewhere. You gotta start from somewhere. But anyway, the main reason why what pushed me to get a sugar mom in high school was because of this one boy. Okay, not a boy. Let me call him a nigga. You know, this nigga. He always used to flex on me. I'm not gonna mention names because you know I'm keeping it private. So yeah, he always used to flex on me. Today is this new kicks. He would brag about it. Oh, I got new Jordan 1s. I got new Jordan 4s. Oh, look at my new phone. Oh, I got a new iPhone. Oh, I got a new Android. Today, every week it's something new. Note that it's not even his cash. It's his parents' cash. It's not his cash. So yeah, anyway, I used to rely on my looks. So, and by the way, we were in different classes, yeah, so it was people against him, not him, you know. So I used to rely on my looks to get, the hands. You know what? And he used to rely on cash, but you know, your looks is nothing without cash. It's nothing. I can be good looking, but you know, money can take your hand. Yeah. That's how it works. That's how it is. That's how it is. Right now, everywhere. Yeah, that's how it is. But anyway, there's no that thing always saying, oh, no, it's fine. Even if you don't have money, I'll support you. Bullshit. Shit. Bull. Money can take your hand if you broke, bro. No matter how. Get yourself a bag. If you broke, just don't date. Yeah, if you broke, just don't date. That's the advice. Yeah, avoid. If you broke, don't date because hey, stress for getting the cash, stress to make her happy, stress everywhere. Yeah. So that's better hustle as a man. Better hustle. Gotta eat your sweat. Yeah, better hustle. So yeah, if you're a guy and you're not hustling, you should just change your name to Britney or Bridget or something like that. Because you're not a man anymore, you know. Yeah. So you know. Yeah. At some point you need to spoil your hand and stuff, but yeah, okay, that's not the story, but let's get to the story. Yeah, so that's the thing. That guy used to flex on me every week, so I was like, okay, my looks are not getting me anything. At least for me it would be a bonus if I had cash and looks. So let me try do something. Let me try make money, but at least if I could get people to work for me and make that money for me so that it can balance with school. And you know, because I can't look for a job because it won't balance. It won't be a balance. So yeah, I thought about, but how will I get that job and how will I make that money? And I thought about it. We've been talking about, you know, sugar mommy. You know, you're not working. They've been working their whole life and they have made the money, and probably the kids are also rich and you know, they're looking for somebody young to spoil it on. So you know what to do. You know what to do. Exactly. You know. So yeah, I thought about it and I didn't know how to, to approach the situation. I tried. But you had no other option. I had no other option but to go on, this dating site. So I went on the dating site, uploaded some pictures, Yeah, I tried my luck, but it didn't work. But I saw some woman. I could tell that this woman is rich. I took her name, researched about her on different pages, Facebook and all that, and I got her. And just I don't even know what to say. Just I don't know what this bird is running away.
What?
Okay. It's okay. Just the right timing. She was rich. She had companies.
She was a widow.
And she was a widow.
She had lost.
Okay, she had
husband.
kids, but kids were not in the country, and some of them were in the country, but living in different provinces. And one of her job had a function that was going on, and I thought about it. What if and it was like a week like before? I mean, after I found out. After what am I saying? Like a week? How do you say what? Okay, a week. Okay, like today I found out, and then a week
after.
Yeah. Okay, a week after I found out.
Yeah.
That
A week after you found that. Yeah.
A week after I found out, that's when that function was happening. So yeah, I thought, how am I gonna go to this function? I thought about
You're
it.
broke.
Yeah, I was broke. I was broke. Fuck. I was broke, and I thought, like, this function. Yeah, to attend this.
It was
it was a classic formal function. I can't go dressed
for people
like
in high places.
high places, rich people. Pull up here.
People
in the parliament,
the
government.
And
it was a huge event, and it was like hosted by her company and stuff, whatever. So yeah, I thought about how am I gonna get there and how am I gonna enter. I thought about it, so I had to go borrow cash from friends and a few savings that we had. I had to explain him, and then we compromised and work.
It's the hustle,
hand in hand.
It's the hustle.
I went there, got a suit, boy. A suit. Your boy was in
Tuxedo,
a suit.
a tux, in fact.
Boy was in a tux. Yeah, put it on. They came. And I was nervous, bro. I was nervous. So yeah, I went there. I didn't know how to enter. I didn't know what was going to happen. So
but before you got there, remember you had to call her office to make sure that she would be attending the function.
Yeah, I called and they even asked who's this, and I had to
first didn't you tell me that you had to find out how are you going to meet, and then they told you about the function that it would be happening, this, that, and then you were like,
but it's long story. Let's just cut it short. Okay, I got there, and then I didn't know what I was gonna do and how I was gonna enter, because they were like bouncers by the gate. Big ass bouncers. So I got there, and they asked me when I got there. I said I was just going through like straight walk in, and I thought I was gonna just walk in and stop. What are you doing here? Who are you here for? And I thought about it, and I was like, okay, my aunt works here. I'm here for my aunt. Your aunt, what's her name? I thought of a name. The good thing is that the name was there. Imagine, the name was on the list. Thank God, the Lord was with me on that day. So yeah, the good thing was that the name was there, and they let me in. I got in there. I started walking around looking for this person. I couldn't see her, but it was full, a bunch of old people, rich old people. There were no vibe, nothing, no piano. Okay, I don't listen to piano that much, but when piano is lit at an event, and
it was classical.
It was classic and jazz, all jazz music and all that, classic 60 music. How do you call that thing?
What?
60 music from the 1960s. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was boring. So I got there, started walking around, got myself, there were waiters, got myself a Savannah and all that. And then she came on. There was some stage thingy there that was laid. She went there, she started giving a speech. I was like, okay, that's the woman that I'm gunning for.
Target.
That's my target, I was waiting there. That was my target. And then she gave a speech, she was done. She went off stage, and I was like, oh my God, is she leaving? Because she went backstage. I was waiting for her. I waited for like a couple of minutes, like 5 minutes. My heart was broken. I was like, I missed my chance. All of a sudden, boom, she came walking out. And then she started greeting some people, rich people. Started talking and whatsoever. I don't know what they were talking about. And then she went to sit on some seat alone. I was like, okay, this is my chance, but let me not pull up there like, randomly fast. Let me make up a plan. I didn't know what to do, so I went there. I thought about it and then I approached her. I was like, sorry ma'am, I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for the male toilet, like the bathroom. Okay, not the bathroom, there's no bath in places like that, but a toilet.
Restroom.
Yeah, the male restroom. So she's like, okay, I don't know where the male restroom is, but I know where the ladies restroom is, even though it's my place. But okay, I can take you to the women's restroom. I was like, women's restroom? She said, don't worry, it's my place, so it's not a problem. Let me take you. So we went there. She took me to the toilet. I went in. I was like, okay, I'm not here to do anything. Maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, I came out and she was there waiting for me. And I was like, hey, she's still here, okay. And then she was like, are you done? I said, yeah. Why are you waiting for me? She's like, yeah, because I thought maybe you'll get lost, like, you might not know your way back. I was like, okay, sorry guys, I had to pick up a call. That's why, frame shifting. So yeah, back to the story. I was in the toilet and then I came out. I left my drink on purpose in the toilet because I had to make up a story. Smart nigga. So I came out and so she was still standing there, and then I pretend like I forgot my drink. I was like, oh my god. She was like, what's wrong? I said, I forgot my drink in the toilet. And she was like, oh, okay, but you can't get it now because it's the toilet and there's too much germs in there. So I was like, but I need a drink. And I asked her, so what are you drinking? She told me some fancy name, wine. I was like, okay, since I can't get my drink back, do you mind if I can join you, like get a drink with you? She's like, okay, no problem. Just follow me back to my table and we can have a drink together. We went there, I sat, she gave me a glass of wine, we drank, started talking, and I started saucing her. Saucing. She started laughing. She was like, oh my god, you're so funny. Oh, you do you have a girlfriend? I was like, no. She said, don't lie to me because your girlfriend must be blessed to have you. It's been so long since an old woman like me laughed so much. And you really made my day. Today I was so nervous and planning this whole event, it was a whole drag. And you came and made my day. I was like, I'm in jackpot already, jackpot, bullseye. Yeah, I was like, I made it in. And then she was like, okay, we spoke. And if you have a plan, you should know how to operate your plan. Because I didn't want her to leave first. I wanted to be like, I'm the big guy, I should leave first. And I was like, okay, I checked my time. I was like, okay, so I'm sorry, but I have to leave now. There's someone that I have to meet because I had plans today. And she was like, oh my god, I was just having a good time, I was just having a good time and you're about to leave now. I said, okay, I'm very sorry. Maybe we can hang around some other time. Like, but how am I gonna hang around with you some other time if I don't even have your number? So you know where she's going.
Where the danger is.
You know where the danger is. Okay. I'm in already. So she's like, okay. Do you want my number? She was like, yes, I can, but I didn't carry my phone with me. It's in my car. Okay, just take my card. She gave me her business card. I was like, okay, I'll hit you up because her contacts with me. And then I went out and I was like, oh my god, I'm in. My plan was going accordingly, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm in. So a man with a plan always know what to do. I didn't text her on the first day. I didn't text her on the second day. I didn't text her on the third day. I texted her on the fourth day. I was like, do you remember me? It's the guy you met at your event. Oh, the guy who made me laugh so much. I was like, yeah. You remember me? He said, I was so embarrassed that day. Like even until today, I was still embarrassed. I thought I made a fool of myself, and that's why he didn't text me back. I was like, no, I was too busy. I'm so sorry that I couldn't, get back to you. And then she was so excited. She was like, when are we gonna meet again? I was like, we can make plans. We schedule a plan someday. I don't know. That was like 2 days after I texted her, and then I went to meet her. I told her that I was kind of busy that day, and she was like, don't worry, I can Uber you to come meet me after when you're done. I was like, okay, no problem. She did. I went there fancy restaurant. Yo, I've never been there before, guys. There are rich places out there, like really rich people places out there. So I got there, had a good time, and she was like, I'm so tired. I would like to take you to my place, and you can know where I live, and anytime you wanna pull up, you can. I didn't do no, don't do it. You know what? I know what you think. I know, but you asked me. No, I didn't. No, we can't smash an old woman. But I got to a place, and she was like, "Let me finish the story." No. Let me finish my story. Okay, we got to the place, and I told her place. Oh my God, you must see her place. Like, mansion pictures. Woo. Places you dream to live. Places you see only in your dreams, but it's around here. It's still in SA. So yeah, got to the place. She was like, make yourself at home. I'm so tired. Like I had a home meeting this morning, and then I had to meet you, and then let me just rest a bit. Let me rest. But make yourself at home. Feel at home. The kitchen is right there. The toilet is right there, and the TV is right there. You can She went to the room, toured around the house. Yo, guys, I can still remember. Toured around the house, and then she called me. I heard her voice calling me. I was like, okay, who's calling me? And then one of her maid came to me and said, oh, ma'am is looking for you. Please, can you attend to her? I went there and knocked, and then she said, please come through. I would like to talk to you. So I sat on the bed. She was laying on the bed, and then she started, asking me. The other night, the first night that we met, you told me that you didn't have a girlfriend. I said, yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. I said, how come a handsome guy like you doesn't have a girlfriend?
Handsome nigga.
How come a handsome guy like okay, no, I wanted to say nigga, but she didn't say nigga. So how does a handsome guy like you doesn't have a girlfriend? I was like, I'm still in college. I was still in school. I lied to her that I'm still studying. Okay, not college, university. I was still studying. I don't know what I told her, but yeah, I was still studying. So I said, I'm busy, focusing on school and stuff. I need to focus. I can't, build goals now and stuff. She was like, okay, I get the point. Okay, that's good. Because I didn't want to, keep another girl's man busy while she's there waiting, I said, don't worry, I'm a free guy, and I want to be here, just to keep you. She was happy, and she was like, okay, the reason I called you is that later on, there is a normal dish I always order, I always go and get, but I'm so tired today. Can you please go get it for me? I was like, how am I gonna go get? I don't know the place. Okay, just pass me your phone. I'll put the direction on your GPS or whatever. Gave her my phone. She put it, and then I started going. She said, how are you gonna go? I was like, I'm gonna walk this. You can't walk. It's 4 or 5 blocks away. Just get one of my car keys. I was like, oh my God, one of her car keys. And she was like, one of her car keys. I was like, how many cars does she have? I didn't know. And then I went way on her drawer, and there were 4 or 5 keys there. I was like, okay, which one? She's like, take whatever. And the card is just right there. So, okay, she said, this is how she trusts me. Okay, but I didn't know.
When she gave you a card?
Yeah, her bank card, and she wanted to get some Chinese food. Yeah, so okay, so this is how she trusts me. I'm in for real. And then took the car keys. Note that I didn't know how to drive then. I didn't know how to drive at all. Didn't know. So a bro always make a plan. I can't blow up my chance just because I don't know how to drive, and I should tell her that I don't know how to drive. Imagine she wanted to give me a car. No, I can't do it. So I took the car. Guess what I did? I went to the garage. I started the car so she could, hear that I'm using the car. Yeah, vroom vroom, Yeah, she heard vroom vroom.
Yeah.
She heard vroom vroom. So I started the car, put it back off, took out the key, went out, and guess what I started doing? I dashed to the location to go get the food. So it didn't even take me for
But you dashed back with the food?
No, I dashed there. Dashed there to get the food, and it didn't even take me 10 minutes because it was closed. I don't know why she even told me to take the car. So I dashed back and forth, And then when I got back, I started, you can tell when somebody is been running or whatever. She could tell. She was like, why are you breathing so much? What happened? I was like, I took the car, I went there, I got the food. On my way back, I passed your house and I didn't know, it's my first time here. I didn't know that I kind of lost my directions. So I came out the car, I made up a story. I came out the car to ask for direction and some dog just came out of nowhere and started chasing me. So I ran around the neighborhood and came back to my car, entered the car, then drove back here. And that's why I'm breathing so much, You must lie. You must learn how to lie, guys. Get tips from this video. You must learn how to lie. So yeah, that's how I made up that story and told her that, this is what happened. But anyway, she was happy that I got her food and she went to sleep, and then the day went on. She woke up. I told her I'm about to leave. I left. No, before I left, she asked me how am I gonna get, because she lived like far from like where I live. She lived very far. So now the story is that did you all date? Were you dating? You guys eventually started dating? No, let me get there. So okay, the day ended that day, and then before I left, she was like, do you have a bank? Do you have a bank account? I say, okay, please have your details, because I don't want to disturb you when you want to come here, like when I want you to come here and then you have to pay for your own transport. I can do that for you. Okay, this is what I've been like, looking for. My plan is going according. I gave her my bank details, went home. Next thing, bank alert, notification alert, cash came into. And imagine how much she gave me for transport money. No, I'm not gonna reveal my salary.
That's an allowance.
Okay, my salary. It was a job that I was doing. It was a job. It wasn't, it was a job that I was doing. So I'll call it a salary. Then it was now. It became a regular thing. Where I was going to a place. We're chilling, doing stuff. Wait, but I didn't smash. Just keep that in mind. I didn't want to smash an old woman.
But I'm sure she wanted.
She was desperate. She was desperate, but my fingers were doing things. My fingers were doing things. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. And then my finger was doing things. So yeah, that's the thing.
Was she more though?
Don't act. Okay, you guys. He's pretending. He's pretending like he doesn't know the woman. Okay, let me reveal the secret. I was getting bored, so we're switching turns. Sometimes, yeah. So I was getting bored, so we're switching turns. Sometimes he'll go. And sometimes she didn't notice. I don't know how dumb was she, but she didn't notice.
Oh,
so that's how we kept it going. Now, one day, I don't know what devil day was this, but I don't know what happened. This was like the worst day of my life until today. She knew the street that I was living in because she used to come and drop me. I used to live like close to a mansion. I don't know. I don't know if it's a mansion, but it was a huge house. Okay, but us were living in like a normal house, previous house. So yeah, used to drop me there. My house was like 4 houses away from that house. So she came there to pick me. We made plans, but that day I had extra classes at school. I forgot that we made plans. She came there, and school, you're not allowed to bring like phones in class. So yeah, I left my phone in my bag and silent. Always keep my phone on silent. I don't know why, but yeah. So she kept calling my phone. She came where she used to drop me. She used to drop me at some house. I didn't like tell her the location of where I live. So she came there to the normal house that she usually dropped me at. She came there, she knocked, tried everything to get in, and to get hold of me. She couldn't. So she started going to houses. She started going to houses to ask desperation. She was so desperate, and then she eventually went to where we used to live. And guess who was home? My mom was home. So she knocked. My mom opened and she asked her, what do you want? And she was like, okay, I'm looking for some guy named William. Okay, William. And then she was like, he lives in the neighborhood. And then my mom was like, okay, what about him? What did he do? It's like, she was like, he's my boyfriend, and we had plans today, and it seems like something is wrong because I've been trying to call him throughout the whole day and he hasn't been picking my calls. I went to his house and nobody's opening the door, and I was like, and okay, I don't even, guys, even explaining it's making me shiver. Giving me goosebumps because my mom is now involved. My mom is now involved, and then she was like, she told her that that's my son you're talking about. What are you? You're an old lady. You're probably even older than me. And what are you doing with my son? And she said, okay, I don't even know what happened that day because my mom. I'm talking based on how my mom would react. Yeah, and then my mom told her that we were still in school. We're still school. We're still school kids. We're not as old as how old she thought I was.
Yeah.
I'm not even in university.
Still in high school.
Yeah, I'm still in high school. Imagine, guys, the embarrassment. And then she took my mom to okay, she drove my mom there, but my mom took her to the school that we used to go to. Now imagine what happened. They called us into the office. I entered first. Then Krisa come in. Oh, she was shocked, man. She was shocked. Yo, guys, the embarrassment. I couldn't even stand there. I don't know what happened. I just ran out. I ran out, and then since that day that I ran out, I went back to school and she wasn't there. And that was the last time I saw that woman.
But the moral of the story is that you never told
okay,
how she spoiled you and how you flexed on the boy. On the knee.
Okay, the thing is that she spoiled me
rotten.
She spoiled me rotten. Okay, not only me, even you.
She spoiled me
she
too.
spoiled us.
I had fun.
She didn't know until that day of school that
I was spoiling my hands.
Yeah,
spoiling my hands.
Yeah,
he
that's
had
the
business
thing.
sorted with these guys.
I sort out business, the business that I started
fun.
with, like the guy, the guy was flexing on me. He stopped flexing on me because I was the big guy, the big guy of the class. I started changing phones, started putting on Jordans every week. The guy, it was. Huh?
I never said anything.
I thought he said something. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he eventually started flexing on the guy.
Eventually started flexing on the guy.
On
I don't even give a fuck about the guy anymore.
Yeah.
So the story was even fun without the guy. Let's keep that guy out of the story. Let him stay there. Okay, even though the story was based on him, but
he eventually got what he deserved.
Yeah,
he got back at him.
Yeah, got back at him even way better than him. He even changed schools after that. I don't know. He never came back the year after. He never came back because William is in the house. But the thing is that yeah, that's the story. Yeah, that's the story. But the thing is that I regret showing that. I regret showing that woman the street that I live in.
Yeah, you could have at least give her a different location.
Yeah, a different location. But the thing is
now,
that,
not just that, you also spoiled my business because I was enjoying as well. She was flipping wealthy.
She was wealthy, guys. She was even planning to give me a car and a house, gents. Could have been married now with billions in my bank.
Bruh, not just that.
Now.
Married to
Look at me now, guys. Look at me now. I'm regretting. I tried doing it again, but it didn't work. The plan didn't work.
What did he say?
Chances don't come twice. Chances don't come twice, but
I think so. Chances don't come twice, bro.
Yeah.
Once one comes, grab you with both hands. You don't lose chances like that. How stupid were you to do that? You're dumb as fuck.
But it used to drop you also the same place. Because of you, you gave guys. You know what he could have done. He could have even at least. You could have even at least told her that we now moved.
Why me?
Yeah,
it was all your plans.
Yeah, it was all my plans.
You out. I was just helping you out.
When you help someone now, they start blaming it on you when things flop.
I was just helping you out. It wasn't my problem. I was just helping you out.
But you know, we had fun. We had fun. We had fun. I enjoyed myself. I spoiled my girl, and yeah, my girl also took advantage of that. And okay, but that's a story for another day. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, that's about it. And
guys, you know, I wouldn't advise you to go get the sugar mommy.
No, guys,
especially girls, don't get sugar daddies. Don't, because majority of sugar daddies these days
are
sick, are ritualists, are just there to play with your lives. You know, we did it, you know, for a better
purpose. And she was legit. She was a legit woman.
She was a legit woman working in the what is this?
We never slept with her. Yeah, nothing like that happened. Our fingers were wearing condoms, but yeah, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't
advise you guys
to go for sugar mommies or
sugar daddies unless you know your person.
Yeah, unless you know the person.
So yeah,
that's about it.
Does the story have a moral? Huh? There's no moral of the story, ne?
What do you mean?
The story was just the story. No moral of the story is that dates according to your age groups. Don't go for sugar mommies. Work hard and make your own cash. Don't, you know.
How can you tell them that after you enjoy it? You enjoy it.
Okay, guys,
do around. She never found out. Be still milking her out of her cash.
You know, milking.
Okay, but yeah, that's the moral of the story, guys. Is that he wanted to get back to that guy who was flexing on him, and he eventually did. He was flexing because obviously the woman usually used to borrow us whips, automatic whips, bruh.
Push
sport cars,
push starts.
We're not sticking the keys in. Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. And guys,
go. We're flexing. We got whatever we wanted. We enjoyed. Got the babies, the babes, the hand,
everything. You know what it is.
But you know, some things have to come to an end as time goes on. And yeah. So that's it. And that in life you gotta make money.
Yeah, make money. There's money. You nothing without money. No, nothing.
If you want a job, you need to hustle.
So yeah, that's it. And guys, that's the end of the story. So catch out on our next video.
Catch us on our next video, and I'll be explaining on how I broke up with my girl, my ex, fourth ex. My third ex. Between those two.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll be
and we are here.